Good morning, everyone.
Von wo hat Teddy jetzt auf einmal sein Kostüm her?
It's a surprise awakening. No, a surprise break-in. This is Teddy reporting in. When did you put that on? I feel awkward without it, so I always bring it. Stop talking like that. Oh, check it out, a hairbrush. And it's got long strands of hair on it. You're really into this, aren't you? Damn straight. It's time I got revenge for the campout. Hey, good point. Alright, I'll get my revenge too. A toothbrush? Holy crap, my heart's pounding. But what about Nanako-chan? Don't worry, Nanako-chan is a magnanimous girl. Well, that's true. But try not to wake her up. She's not part of our revenge scheme. Ooh, I finally reached the futons. They're fast asleep. Excuse me. Yuki-chan, I'm scared of the ghosts. All right. I can do this too. Time to prove I'm a man. Chie-senpai, be gentle! Huh? 1, 2... Where's the rest of the futons?
What's going on?
Oh.
Sheesh. My, so that's all you guys are. You should have said so.
Such naughty boys. Oh.
Be gone! Holy crap! Don't touch me!
We were crying our poor eyes out until now, you know. We thought there were no men who appreciated our beauty. All right, boys. I'm all yours. And not a word about this to anyone.
Come here, tiger.
You've seen things no student should see. You decided to give up and go back to your room to sleep.
This feels great. I love being able to take a bath anytime I want.
How's Nanako-chan? Fast asleep.
Hey, did you know Miss Kashiwagi and Hanako-san were staying in the room next to us? Those two seem to get along really well. I'm surprised.
They come and stay here now and again. Usually they come to cry when something breaks their hearts.
Huh. I guess they were really devastated from losing to Naoto-kun.
Please don't bring that up again.
Well, they do make a good team.
The night at the Amagi Inn passed by. You came back from the Amagi Inn. You have the day off today because the culture festival was on Sunday. Without any clues, all you can do now is wait for the incident to progress. What should you do today? Zuallererst gehen wir speichern, weil falls es wieder abstürzt, möchte ich das Ganze nicht nochmals sehen. So, save. Gut. Jetzt schauen wir mal auf unseren schlauen Zettel. Wir sind... Ja, am weitesten hinten sind wir halt mit Temperance und Justice. Und Tower. Oder Moment. Achso, ja, Fortune ist auf der anderen Seite. Ja, dann, wir müssen sowieso Temperance machen, also machen wir das. Seriös, glaube ich, Temperance. Ja, schauen wir uns den Shopping District noch ein bisschen um. Schauen wir mal, wann das nächste Buch denn so herauskommt. Obwohl das wir eigentlich eh nicht brauchen, oder? Ah, okay, morgen anscheinend. Ja, sonst brauchen wir eigentlich eh nichts. Komm. Gehen wir arbeiten. Moment. No. Boah, das war knapp. Muss erstmal schauen. Temperance. Auf Rang 8. Also suchen wir das mal. Temperance. Auf Rang 8 haben wir gesagt. Da haben wir es. Okay, wäre egal, weil wir, egal was wir antworten, es gut ist. Ja. You helped out at the daycare center. Stop it! Don't hit Misaki-chan. That's not Misaki, that's Phoenix Ranger Featherman R's enemy in disguise. Then I quit playing Phoenix Ranger Featherman R. It looks like Yuta is protecting a girl. Once again, the children tug at you from all directions. You decided to escort Eri and Yuta part of the way home. Oh, Minami-san, you with Yuta-kun? I'm going to play by the river.
Oh, hello.
Nakamura Sensei.
Oh, I apologize for the trouble Yuta caused at school. The woman seems to be a teacher at Yuta's school. Yuta-kun really is rambunctious. You can tell how he was raised. Oh, who is this? He seems a bit young to be your husband. Actually, I am her husband. I'm Yu Narukami. Oh, I see. So, how do you know each other? Ah, you aren't... No, he's a caretaker at the daycare center where Yuta stays. Even so, he's quite young. I guess people from the city are different from us country people. I guess it can't be helped that Yuta-kun has turned out this way. Alter, was ist denn das für eine? It's so burdensome to make extra lesson copies for him. I have to use my private time for that, you know? Well, I suppose it's all part of my job.
I'm sorry.
If it was just his grades, that would be one thing, but then there's his slight violent streak too. It's easy to laugh off now, but eventually it turned into bullying, which leads to delinquency, which in turn leads one day into crime. Ey, das ist ja wie bei den Thief. Angst führt zu Schmerz, Schmerz führt zu Qual. Ja, irgendwie so halt. Und Qual führt zu unsäglichen Bösen. Well, I must be on my way. I'm sorry to have bothered you. All of the other mothers of children in Yuta's class respect Miss Nakamura as a good teacher. They all gossip about me because I'm a second wife and an outsider. And you know how Yuta is, right? So it's impossible for me to make any friends here. If only he was a more studious child. It's not his fault. Then what? It's all my fault? I'm doing my best, and yet... I'm fed up. I'm just sick of it all. Why does this always happen to me? Eri started crying. Don't bully Mom! Whoa! Yuta punched you as hard as he could. Are you alright? I just had something in my eye, Yuta. Mr. Yu wasn't bullying me.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, but thank you. I guess I'm happy. Eri is smiling through her tears. You feel that your bond with Eri has tightened. The young mother social link has reached level 8. Yeah, blah 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 blah. But
Then
by now,
I'll see you again.
I'll see you again at the daycare center. Let's go home, Yuta. You finished the job and went home, completely unfazed by any punches you may have been hit with. You earned 10,000 yen from your daycare job.
It's cold today.
Ist ja schon Ende Herbst, also morgen ist ja schon November. Kein Wunder, dass es dann kalt ist.
Now for our next story. Mr. Kozai of the Environmental Concern Society visited a local elementary school to investigate the effects of the fog. Thick fog has appeared frequently in Inaba over the past few years, and the cause of it has yet to be determined. There's been much conjecture on the origin of this fog, and some are concerned about its effects on the human body. Town officials believe it highly unlikely that the fog could be harmful. One official suggested that the concern is largely tied to public anxiety in response to the recent murders. On hearing about the phenomenon, Mr. Kozai visited the local elementary school to investigate its effects.
Mr. Kozai. Okay.
He interviewed the children playing happily in the fog about their health and any anxieties they were facing.
Oh, that man came to my school.
Ach so.
Upon completing the investigation, Mr. Kozai issued a statement. In this day and age, one must stay aware of even slight changes in the environment and react politically. Today, I talked with a young student who spoke her own mind, free from the influence of those around her. It was an attitude and an example that we as adults can learn from. Our primary concern should always be to protect these children's futures. On that note, Mr. Kozai ended his statement. The assembled parents applauded, but some raised concerns that it was a show to attract voters in the next election.
The news continues. Hoffentlich erkältet sie sich nicht.
My head hurts.
Oh. Nanako's face looks red. Hoffentlich wird sie nicht krank. She has a high fever. You need to put her to bed. You gave Nanako some medicine and had her lie down.
Hey, big bro. Are you going back home in spring? It's going to be winter soon. If it snows, can we make a snowman? We can play a lot. Let's play all the time until spring.
Nanako seems to have fallen asleep. You should take her to her bed later. November. So, the culture festival is over. Old Man Winter is on his way. I sure hope none of you are wimping out with hand warmers under your clothes. Today I'll focus on building your immunity against colds. That way you'll move on the next year in good health. Does anyone here rest your chin on your hands? That's a sign that your muscles are weak. Let's see. I'll pick you, since you hang out with Yosuke, who does that all the time. Which muscle do you think are weakening when you tend to rest your chin in your hands? Was? Which muscles do you think are weakening when you tend to rest your chin on your hands? Hä? Also... ich probiere es gerade aus, aber was soll das gegen die Kälte sein? Also, das habe ich nicht genau mitgelesen, aber hat er nicht gerade von der Kälte geredet? Was hat das mit der Hand an das Kinn anlegen zu tun? Das mache ich nur, wenn ich nachdenke. Na egal, was für Muskeln wird geschwächt? Und da würde ich schon fast sagen, die Nackenmuskulatur, weil der Kopf dann sich nicht, der Nacken sich nicht anstrengen muss, das Kopfgewicht zu halten. Schauen wir mal, ob... Okay. Okay, hier steht your back to your shoulders. Ich hätte jetzt Nacken gesagt zu den Armen. Aber okay, wenn das stimmt, dann nehmen wir das. You gave the answer you thought was right. Correct. Bad posture usually comes from your back. Come on, don't hang over because it's cold. Stand straight. Oder... Ja, keine Ahnung, wie er das jetzt gefragt hat. Na egal. Now I have some special exercises for you. I'm the one who invented them. Haha. Everyone, form a circle. You answered correctly.
Good day.
I'm not quite used to meeting you here. Ah, yes, there haven't been any further developments regarding the card. I suspect that is mostly a prank in poor taste. I apologize for troubling you with it. Nato seems calm, but maybe you should walk her home after school. Ja. Aber bevor wir... Also wir gehen mit Nato von der Schule heim. Aber vorher müssen wir das Buch kaufen, das heute zum Verkauf steht. Und schauen wir mal in unseren Schulfach. Nichts. Okay. There's a poster, the final lesson, 1500 Yen. Ja klar. You can read the book on the sofa in your room. Ja. So, jetzt gehen wir wieder zurück in die Schule. Ah, hier. Lachesis, oder? Ja. Good day, you-san. Ah, yes. Do you have time you can spare with me today? Now to ask you out. Ja, machen wir. Aber vorher... Wir sind ja 1 zurück, das heißt, ich darf jetzt nicht das anschauen, sondern das hier. Walk now to home. Oh, no, I'll be fine by myself. Walk you home anyway. Oh, well, if you don't mind. It's... Nato is holding a card. That card again? Yes.
Yes.
It's unmistakable. Judging by its appearance, it's on the same cardstock, the same size, unsigned, just like last time. I'm almost certain this came from the same person. Let's talk about this someplace more private.